At a special call meeting of the Columbia Housing Authority Board of Commissioners today, Director Gilbert Walker said they will put carbon monoxide detectors at every housing authority property that uses gas utilities or appliances.
Our Jacob Reynolds was at that meeting and he joins us now with more on that. You know, our own investigation found that these carbon monoxide detectors were required.
Well, exactly, and up until the incident at Allen Benedict apartment 2 weeks ago, Director Walker says he was unaware it was a requirement.
The Cecil Tillis Center is right down the road from Allen Benedict Court. It has been the hub for the 411 displaced residents after they were evacuated.
HUD came into our units in 2017, and carbon monoxide detectors was never mentioned. It was never mentioned. I found out about it a couple of weeks ago that a new law was passed in 2015, but I don't know how good the information got out to individuals. And it's my understanding that everybody that's got housing, including if you in your own personal house, that you're supposed to have it in. And I doubt if that is the case right now.
At the beginning of that clip, he said he did not know it was a requirement, but according to the Columbia Housing Authority's own administrative plan for the Housing Choice Voucher Program, which is posted online, inoperable or missing carbon monoxide detectors are considered a, quote, life-threatening condition. The document says that those types of violations must be fixed within 24 hours of being found. Now, it was actually Commissioner Jennifer Rubin, who later resigned, who asked Director Walker if he knew of the carbon monoxide detectors were requirements at that meeting. And like we said in that response, he was claiming that HUD inspectors were on site in 2017, looked at his properties, and never mentioned that they were or were not there.
So who was responsible for putting it on the website where it said it is required?
That is the question. We've asked the Housing Authority to clear that up because, like we said, in that document that's posted to their website for anyone to see, we're linking to it on our website right now. It says that that is, quote, a life-threatening condition, that if someone reports it, the tenant facility manager would have to fix it within 24 hours. That's how seriously they consider it. And the interesting thing is that is actually a CHA, Columbia Housing Authority, added requirement on top of what HUD already has required.
It seems to me over the last several weeks we're getting a lot of I didn't know that. I don't know.
And we asked Commissioner Rubin, who we said resigned, in an interview after the meeting about you know, how they didn't know as members of the board what the requirements were, and she repeated the line we've heard a few times now, that it's Director Walker and his staff that are required to handle day-to-day operations. So it does appear that a lot of them seem confused as to what exactly the requirements were as it pertains to carbon monoxide detectors on their properties.
Well, it makes sense. Anybody that's ever sat on a board knows that it's more governance than actual day-to-day maintenance. So that does make sense.
All right, Jacob, thank you so much.
Well,